Hello and welcome back, my fellow rejects. Today we're going to be talking about Hippolyta, the queen of the Amazons. Besides the DC universe, there are actually so many stories and versions of Hippolyta. Now, I'm so sorry if I butcher any of these names. English is my first language and I still don't know how to speak that correctly. So I'm so sorry, and I would be putting the way to pronounce them up on the screen, so I'm probably not going to be saying the names, so I'm sorry. Here we go. Hippolyta was not only the queen of the Amazons, she was highly known for her courage and skills as a warrior, but was mainly accepted as the leader of savages and was an object of fear for many Greek heroes. The Amazons were a fierce warrior-like tribe consisting mainly of women who thought themselves superior to men. They would meet with various nations to create future generations, but would raise only daughters, killing all male children. The word Amazon means without breasts, and they were also known to cut off the right breast, which was often an impediment when fighting with spears or bows and arrows. Hippolyta and her Amazon warriors are very interesting characters. It is thought that at some point such tribe might have actually existed, which inspired the Greeks to build many myths and legends about them. Although some people might think these stories show Greek mythology to be against women, this is not true. We can see this by the variation of Athena, Aphrodite, and Artemis. In fact, the stories of the Amazons was actually seen as the battle between the elite Athenians against primitive tribal people. Hippolyta was also the daughter of Ares, the god of war, and Otria, a daughter of Eurystheus, the eastern wind god. She possessed great strength, endurance, and resist to injuries, highly skilled in all kinds of weaponry. She possessed a magical girdle that was given to her by her father Ares. The girdle was a waist belt that signified her authority as queen. In one myth of Hercules, Hippolyta's girdle was the object of his ninth labor. He was sent to retrieve it for Admete, the daughter of the king Eurystheus. Most versions of the myth indicate that Hippolyta was so impressed with Hercules that she gave him the girdle without argument. However, goddess Hera was angry that Hercules had succeeded in his task so easily that she transformed herself into an Amazon and spread rumors amongst the women of the tribe that Hercules had come to kidnap Hippolyta. The enraged Amazon warriors attacked Hercules and his men, which Hercules thought to be an act of treachery by the Amazons. In the ensuing battle, he killed Hippolyta, took the girdle, fought off the Amazons, and sailed back to Eurystheus. Sorry, guys. But in another version, in the myth of Theseus, the hero actually joined Hercules in his expeditions or went on a separate expedition later and had encountered with Hippolyta. Some say he abducted her, and others say Hercules did the abducting, but gave her to Theseus as spoils. And the others say that she fell in love with Theseus and betrayed the Amazons by willingly leaving with him. Hippolyta was taken to Athens to wed Theseus, being the only Amazon to ever marry, which enraged the Amazons and attacked Athens. This war was the Attic War, which they were defeated under Theseus or Hercules. In other stories, Theseus later put Hippolyta aside to marry Fedora. So Hippolyta rallied her Amazons to attack the wedding ceremony. When the defenders closed the door on the attackers, either Hippolyta was killed, Theseus directly killed her in the fight, she was accidentally killed by another Amazon, Hippolyta, while fighting by Theseus' side, or was accidentally killed by her sister during this battle or in a separate incident. Some stories paint Theseus in a more favorable light, saying Hippolyta was dead before he and Fedora were wed, and this battle did not occur. Others say the Amazon in question was not Hippolyta at all, but one of her sisters. Another tale in which Hercules abducts Hippolyta while Theseus, assisted by his friends, abducts and marries Antiope. There are also stories that Hippolyta later bore Theseus a son, Hippolytus. one called Hippolytus. But, you know, so that was the version of Hippolyta. Hopefully you guys liked that. I'm sorry I butchered any of these names, but I'm trying my best. So if you guys liked it, or if you guys want to give me any criticism, please put a thumbs down if you didn't like it, and give it a thumbs up if you did. And let me know any more facts, or I would try to get any more other facts that you guys would want me to say to you guys or something. So yeah, so hopefully you have a good day, guys.